Oh my days, friends, it is absolutely freezing. Welcome to a very cold shed of wonder. I hope you're all well. It's Monday evening, it is 5:24, so it's time for the FCC Strava review. I hope you all had a good weekend. If you managed to get out, I hope it wasn't too cold. It was absolutely freezing yesterday on our Windsor Loop ride. For those that have seen the vlog, oh my days, I'm shivering already. I'm trying to hug my tea, but it's too hot because I'm so cold. Oh my days. Anyway, yes, I hope you've had a good Monday, and yeah, if you managed to get out yesterday, I hope you had good rides. No matter how far you pedalled, it all makes a difference. So cracking stuff. Right, friends, before I shiver to death, let's crack on with the FCC Strava crew review for week ending Sunday, January the 20th. Right, let me just put my tea down before I spill it all over me. Right, okay, you legends. And I've had my hair cut as well. Nice short trim. Probably not the weather for going this short, but hey, let's do this. Can you see all this steam rising from my tea? Just there. Right, sorry, waffling. Let's crack on with the FCC review, guys. Okay, so last week's leaders, distance, first place. Dallas Reynolds, 422.9 miles, absolutely cracking stuff, Dallas. Stevie Wonksters in second with 281.9, fantastic stuff, Stevie. And in third place is David Veggie with 263.2, awesome stuff, David. Longest ride, first place, Carlos, 167.8 miles, amazing stuff, buddy. David Veggies in second with 135.4, and Michael Daly is in third with 132.9. So fantastic stuff, you legends. I have to say as well, Stevie Wonkster did an absolutely massive ride yesterday, so I'm not sure why it's not up there on the longest ride. I'm sure, Stevie, you did over 200 miles on a mammoth Zwift ride yesterday, so I'm not sure why it's showing, buddy, but massive congratulations. That is one hell of an achievement, my friend. So climbing, first place, Brian Roden with 30,896 feet, cracking stuff, Brian. Chad is in second with 18,583 feet, brilliant stuff, Chad. And Dallas is there in third with 18,330 feet. Absolutely outstanding stuff from every single one of you. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to scroll up. Oh, shivery cold. And we are going to look deeper down deeper into last week's top 100 leaderboard. Okay, as we just mentioned, first place Dallas Reynolds, 422.9 miles last week, 6 rides in total. Awesome stuff, Dallas. Stevie Wonksters there in second with 281.9, 9 rides for you, Stevie. But as I mentioned a few minutes ago, your massive Zwift ride is not showing for some reason. Third place, David Veggie, 263.2 miles. Carlos is there in fourth with 257.1. TH is in fifth with 247.7. 14 rides for you last week, buddy. That is absolutely superb, cracking stuff. Ian Chandler is there in sixth with 247.3. 6 rides for you last week, Ian, brilliant. James Chapman is in seventh with 242.4. 10 rides for you last week, James. Your longest ride was 70 miles. Absolutely cracking stuff, you legend. Brian Roden's there in eighth with 240.1. 11 rides in total. Luke Toms is in ninth with 230.3, cracking stuff, Luke. Average speed of 20.7 miles an hour, fantastic, mate. Stefan Holdorf's there in 10th with 219.1. 11 rides for you last week, Stefan. John Millett is there in 11th. Hello, John. Hope you're good. 212.9 miles for you. Brilliant stuff. 5 rides in total. Chad is in 12th. Hello, Chad. Hope you're good. 208.2 miles. Brilliant stuff, buddy. Mark Schul is there in 13th with 207 miles. Brilliant stuff, Mark. I hope you're well. Paul Stevens is there in 14th. Hello, buddy. 206.6 miles for you. 80.2 miles being your longest ride. Cracking stuff, you legend. Rob GM is there in 15th. Hello, Rob. 186.8 miles for you. Brilliant stuff, mate. Longest ride of 99.4 miles. That is absolutely outstanding. Emma Hadley's in 16th. Hello, Emma. 186.8 miles for you. Bill Gaynor. Bill, absolute pleasure to meet you yesterday, buddy. Thank you so much for coming along on the ride. 17th position, 185.5 miles. And 76.7 miles being your longest ride, which was yesterday, I believe, mate. So cracking stuff. Orlando is there in 18th with 184.4. Brilliant stuff, Orlando. Dan is in, and Orlando, I'm sure you're a new member to the FCC, so welcome to the crew. Dan is there in 19th with 177.5. We have Jan Erik Berggren in 20th with 176.7. Richie Ricardo, you absolute legend. So good to see you yesterday, buddy, on our Windsor Loop, even if we were freezing. 21st position, mate. I mean, so consistent, even though you haven't done the miles, as you were saying yesterday, that you've racked up in the last few months. Still brilliant. 176.5 miles and 76.3 miles being your longest ride, which was obviously yesterday. Tony Perrin is there in 22nd. Hello, Tony. 175.9 miles for you. Evandro's in 23rd with 162.9. Michael Daly's in 24th with 161.7. Cracking stuff, Michael. Hernan is there in 25th with 160.7. Andy Craig is there in 26th. Hello, Andy. 160.4 miles for you. Carlos is in 27th with 156.3. Fez is in, if I could speak, 28th position. 155.8 miles, Fez. Brilliant stuff. Pete Jones is in 29th. Hello, Pete. Hope you're good. 152.9 miles, buddy. 70 miles being your longest ride. Cracking stuff. Mr. Simon Dixie, legend, is there in 30th. Hello, Simon. Hope you're good. 152.9 miles for you. Ian Rigby is there in 31st. Hello, Ian, you legend. Hope you're good. 151.8 miles. Brilliant stuff, buddy. Dennis Barron is in 32nd. 151.7. Cracking stuff, Dennis. Jason Benskin is in 33rd with 149.5. Brilliant stuff, Jason. Mr. Doyley Berger. Hello, you legend. 34th place. 148.8 miles. Cracking stuff. 84 miles being your longest ride, which is superb, mate. And 11,903 feet of climbing. Cracking stuff. Chris Train is in 35th with 147.4. Chris Jackson is in 36th with 147.4 also. Brilliant stuff, Chris Jackson. Rohan is there in 37th with 142.7. Average speed of 19.1 miles an hour. That is phenomenal, mate. Brilliant stuff. 38th we have Will Duffy with 142.6. Brilliant stuff, Will. David Lavery is in 39th with 142.1. 2 rides for you last week, David, and your longest ride was 81.3 miles. So brilliant stuff, mate. Philip Mansfield. Hello, Philip. Hope you're okay. 40th position. 141.6 miles. 6 rides for you last week. Absolutely superb, buddy. Average speed of 19.3 miles an hour. Dave De Winter's there in 41st. Hello, Dave. 140.2 miles for you. Cracking stuff. Average speed of 18.1 miles an hour. And flipping heck, oh my days, I am there in 42nd place. That's my highest placing for about 3 weeks. 139.4 miles. Wow, quite chuffed with that. 43rd, we have Jim Leighton Jones. Hello, Jim. 137.3 miles. Cracking stuff, mate. Mr. Duncan McNutt, legend. So good to see you last week, Duncan, on our lunchtime spin. 44th place, 136.9 miles. Average speed, 19.4 miles an hour. Brilliant stuff. Dave O'Neill is there in 45th. Hello, Dave. Hope you're good. 136.8 miles for you. Thomas Kraus is in 46 with 135.9. Bernie Walsh is in 47th with 133.8. In 48th we have Trevor Hook with 133.6. Nigel Jones is in 49th with 132.1. In 50th we have Samueli over there in Finland, 130.7 miles. Cracking stuff, Samueli. I'll bet you've seen some snow over the last few days as well, and freezing temperatures. Fahim is there in 51st with 127.8. Mark Loftus is in 52nd with 127 miles. 12 rides for you last week, Mark. Brilliant stuff. Keith Maddox is in 53rd. Hello, Keith. 125.7 miles for you. Deepak's there in 54th. Hello, Deepak. Hope you're good. 125.4 miles for you, buddy. 55th we have Jeremy Prodka. Hello, Jeremy. 123.2 miles for you. Daniel Tilley is in 56 with 122.7. Paul Endersby. Hello, Paul. Hope you're good. 57th place, 121.9 miles. Ian West is in 58th with 120.8. Jayhan is in 59th with 120 miles exactly. Sean Bennington, legend, 60th position, 119.5. Cracking stuff, buddy. Gary Pastrick even. Hello, Gary. Hope you're good. I'm sure you're a new member to the FCC, so welcome to the crew. Great to have you on board. 61st place, 117.3 miles. Your longest ride was 90 miles, which is fantastic, buddies. Cracking stuff. Nathan Jackson is in 62nd. Hello, Nathan. Hope you're well, buddy. 116.4 miles for you. Ryan is there in 63rd. Absolutely cracking stuff, mate. In the top 100 yet again. Awesome consistency. Hope you're good, mate, by the way. 115.5 miles. Carl Morrison is in 64th with 115.2. Peter Scott is in 65th. Hello, Peter. 113.4 miles. John Gonzalez is there in 66 with 112.5. Let me just mute my phone. Josip is there in 67th. Hello, Josip, over there in Croatia. 111.2 miles. Brilliant stuff, mate. Stuart Coley is in 68th. Hello, Stuart. I hope you're well. Excellent miles again. Last week, you legend. 110.9 miles, 12 rides in total. Brilliant stuff. Ionut is in 69th with 110.8 miles. Cracking stuff. Danny Purbrick is in 70th. Hello, Danny. 110.7 for you. Daniel Clark is in 71st with 109.7. Mr. Richard Keeley, legend, is in 72nd, 109.3. Cracking stuff, Rich. Alan Bailey is in 73rd with 108.9. D. Michael Dozier is in 74th with 107.8. Brilliant stuff. Rob Butler's in 75th with 106.8. Cracking stuff, Rob. Ben Wright is in 76 with 106.3. Brilliant stuff, Ben. Crit Witt is in 77 with 106.2. And Crit, I know you had a crash in one of the races. I think it was yesterday or Saturday. I saw your pictures and commented on Strava, so I hope you're feeling better soon, mate, and back out racing on that bike of yours, you legend. John Gerwitz Dunn is in 78th with 105.6. Stephen Smith is in 79th with 105.4. Ray White, hello Ray, hope you're good, you legend. 80th position, 105.1. Cracking stuff, buddy. Sam Duff is in 81st with 103.7. In 82nd we have Sandra Kelly. Hello Sandra, I hope you're okay. 103.6 miles for you. 83rd is Ben Dobson with 103 miles exactly. Legend of North Wales, Mr. Painterman, is in 84th. I hope you're well, my friend. 103 miles exactly. Cracking stuff. Jason Shepherd, 85th. Another legend. Great to see you yesterday, mate. Absolutely superb. 102.9 miles. Brilliant stuff, mate. 59.8 miles being your longest ride, which I'm assuming was yesterday. Rupert is there in 86 with 102.8. Christian is in 87th with 102 miles exactly. Chris Tracese is in 88th with 101.8. Andy Baker's in 89th with 101.7. Steve Walter is in 90th place with 101.1, and I'm sure you're a new member to the FCC, Steve, so welcome to the crew, and massive kudos to all you legends that I just read out there. Cracking miles. Richie Guy is in 91st with 100.7 miles. Brilliant stuff. Mark Smith is there in 92nd with 100.4. Brilliant stuff, Mark. Laura Fisher is in 93rd with 100.1. Cracking stuff, Laura. And that is 93 of you legends that rode 100 miles or more last week, so massive kudos. 94th, Neil Dayton. Hello Neil, 97.7 miles for you. Brilliant stuff, mate. Malcolm Gullum is in 95th with 95.2. Richard Edwards. Hello Richard, hope you're good. 96th place, 94.2 miles. Cracking stuff, buddy. Philip Newbra's in 97th with 94 miles exactly. Now, excuse my pronunciation. 98th position is Aloji with 93.5 miles. Cracking stuff. 99th is Ming, 92.2. Cracking ride yesterday, buddy. Great to see you. And congratulations on getting in the Fred Whitten, by the way. Awesome stuff. And in 100th place is Connor Penfold with 92 miles exactly. Average speed 17.2 miles an hour, Connor. Absolutely superb stuff. And guys, brilliant riding again last week. Absolutely superb miles. And as I mentioned earlier, it doesn't matter how far you've ridden. As long as you're getting out there and turning those pedals, it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, massive friends, now it's time for Rider of the Week. Okay, so Rider of the Week for last week, week ending the 20th of January, goes to someone in 71st position on the top 100 leaderboard. Total miles of 109.7. Last week's Rider of the Week is Daniel Clark. Congratulations, Daniel. You are Rider of the Week, my friend. Daniel, awesome congratulations, stuff, buddy. Rider of the Week for last week. Superb stuff. I have a cap that will be winging its way to your good self. It's this one here. It says on the front there, no cake, no glory, if that will focus. So there you go. That cap is yours, my friend. Just drop me a quick email. I will put my email address in the description below. Drop me a quick email and I will get that cap sent out to you, Daniel. Congratulations, mate. Right, okay friends, that concludes this week's FCC Strava crew review from the mighty fine but chilly Shed of Wonder. Before we go though, I just have to draw your attention to a post that Paul Fisher has put up this evening on the FCC Strava boards, just concerning a FCC group ride up in Manchester in May. We have a selection of dates, weekends of the 11th to the 12th, 18th and 19th, or the 25th and 26th of May. Obviously the ride will be held on the Sunday of those weekends. But Paul is going to put together a 25 to 30 mile loop. around Manchester and back with a cafe stop as well, which sounds absolutely fantastic. So just go over to the FCC Strava board and just let us know if you're up for a group ride in Manchester in May, and just let us know what your preferred dates would be, and then I'll put up an official FCC invitation post nearer the time for the group ride. But thanks so much, Paul, for getting in touch and sorting that out. Absolutely cracking stuff, you legend. Okay friends, I am going to exit the Shed of Wonder rather quickly and head back in the house and hopefully thaw out a little bit. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you all so much for being part of the FCC. It's absolutely wonderful. Fantastic stuff. Have an awesome week. Look after yourselves and stay safe out there, especially in this bloody cold weather. And yeah, as I mentioned yesterday in the vlog, I may not have another vlog up this week, only because I'm trying to sort out the 2018 review and I've got so many clips to go through and put together. So that should hopefully be up by Friday. If I'm done earlier, then obviously I'll post a vlog up before then. But from me in this very chilly Shed of Wonder, I'm off. Look after yourselves. Bye for now.